Hi, my name is Elisa Westfall, and I'm a sixth grade language arts teacher at Crossroads Intermediate. Did you know that Shein is a website that a lot of my students like to order their clothes from? Or did you know that it's important to charge your Chromebook, just like it's important for them to charge their future Teslas? These are just some of the things I pick up from my students because I always have believed that forming connections and community with my students is a really important thing to do. Well, my most memorable teaching experience happened this year. I had a student that just wouldn't help me get connected to him. He wanted to play around in class. He refused to do his work. He didn't want to read. He told his mom he didn't like my class. I tried everything. I offered extra credit, extra help, small group, work at recess. Um, um, Everything I could do. I reached out to his family to see if I could help in some way, but he just wasn't interested. Well, one day I overheard him talking about the Super Bowl, and I knew that was my in. Now, I'm the person who does not know much about sports, really. I promise I don't. I'm the one who says, I hope both teams had fun and yay, sports ball. But I knew that if I talked to him about this, maybe this would be my in. So I started asking him questions about the Super Bowl and about football, what sports he likes, why does he like them? And he started to open up. And he started to tell me things and explain things to me in a way that made him feel really successful. He then started talking about the halftime show. And as he was trying to explain to me what happened during the halftime show, I started finishing his sentences and talking about what I loved about the halftime show. Well, he was shocked that I had anything to do with the halftime show, that I would like the same music that he thinks is cool. So after that, I noticed that he had been dancing around the room a lot, kind of something that's happened with the invention of TikTok. Well, I asked him if he could teach me a dance, and he asked if I'd ever heard of the gritty. Well, I hadn't, but before you knew it, right there in the middle of class, I asked him to give me a lesson because I knew that would be an important way to connect with him. Well, all the kids moved the tables. They got excited. They were cheering me on. And I was hoping that this would be the way I could connect. It made a big impact on me, knowing that I had to find these connections. I couldn't just give up. He had to show me something that was important to him. So after he taught me the dance, we had a better relationship and connection. And the good news is I really haven't had any issues the rest of the year. He's been turning in his work. He checks to make sure I'm still doing the dance. And if you'll allow me, I want to show you what he taught me. He taught me the gritty dance. So let me show you how it works. Whoops. He told me that I just have to shuffle like this and move my arms and then do this.